that is indeed the mood this morning.
Good morning. It is Saturday morning, because I said good morning. I've just been sitting on the couch playing Animal Crossing, like the rest of the world, I guess. And I'm gonna do a bit of revising now, because I've been slow with revising, because I don't like... It's like the last reread before you're like, okay, now I can let this story go. I'm so slow with those rereads. I get so stressed because I told myself this was gonna be the last time I was allowed to change anything, so I get really stressed and it takes ages. Anyway. I really was gonna hold it up like this. Yes. That's like backwards and upside down. Anyway, I also finished Solitaire by Alice Oseman, and I know I was hating a lot on the main character, saying I was annoyed by how whiny she was and how much she hated everything and everyone. After a while, I figured out where this story was going, where Alice Oseman was going with the main character. I think she was trying to show how sometimes depression takes a long time to be noticed in someone, especially if you're a teenager and your default is already being annoyed at everything. It took me a while to figure out that Alice also didn't like the way her main character was thinking, and she showed that by using her side characters to say stuff like, oh Tori, that's the main character, oh Tori, you can't say that, or that's not healthy, that's not good, etc. Still though, it took me like 150 pages or something before I really got into it, and the saving grace. Michael Holden, he's a very interesting character, and at the same time it was such a shame because he didn't get a lot of background or something. He was there, but I basically know nothing about him. He could have been more, and Alice didn't do more with him. And I also think she didn't do more with this book than she could have. I think eventually the plot of Solitaire, the mystery, kinda became the focus of this book. Well, I think it would have been more interesting if the main character's depression was kind of the focus, but instead everyone kind of ignores that she feels this way, except for her brother and her friends. And yeah, I don't know, it was okay. I gave it 2 stars on Goodreads, and that's kind of low. It was okay. It was not her, it's the first book, was not her best book. I read Heartstopper, the first 2 volumes, and I did like seeing more of Charlie here, and his relationship with Nick. I did like that, but overall, no. So the plan for today is to definitely sort out the washing. We're also going to visit my parents today. We're not gonna go outside or see anyone else, just get in the car, get out of the car, get in my parents' house, see them, and then just go back. And I plan to read and write today, but mostly reread. And I was also listening to an audiobook that didn't really work for me as an audiobook, so I decided to buy it because I thought that's probably better. I still like the story, I like the characters, but the audiobook is just not working for me for some reason. I don't know. It's a lot of text messages, but that's kind of weird to hear or something. The slang, it's weird. So I bought the book. You probably know it if you know a little, if you're a little into booktube. It's Illuminae, and I didn't realize how incredibly large this book was until it arrived in the post. This is a very, very large book. This is how far I got, by the way, with listening to the audiobook. So maybe that's what I'm also doing the following days. Hi, so we're back from the parents and we already ate dinner because it's late, because we stayed longer than we wanted to. I didn't vlog at my parents because that's kind of awkward because we just talked basically, and we ate this huge cake that they made, so I got fresh cake again. That was nice. And then we played board game. We played Mysterium. I don't know if you heard of it, but it's a really fun game. So yeah, it's sort of Cluedo, but then more creative or more difficult. I don't know. It's been a while since I played Cluedo actually. Now I kind of feel like playing it. So right now, the guinea pig's cage needs to be cleaned, but we also want to give them a little floor time. So we're gonna set that up, let them explore, hide food everywhere underneath their things. It's really fun to see which one of them finds it the quickest. So that's fun. That's what we're gonna do. And then after, I'll do something productive, like reading or writing. So yeah, that's it. That's today. That's Saturday. Okay, so I just did some rereading and I'm almost finished because I already did the last chapters like a few days ago. And I'm slowly working my way to the end. So I think if I just sit down for half an hour tomorrow morning, I will have this finished and it will be done and I can just focus on getting the second book done too. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life, nothing. Your food is just in your bowl. Yeah. Okay, so I just did some more revision. I didn't film it because I didn't know if it was interesting. I filmed it yesterday, so I probably should have edited it and seen if it was interesting. Anyway, and now we're going outside for a bit, see some plants, get some fresh air, feel revitalized, rejuvenated for more revising. That's many air words. Okay, see you in a bit. I put on 2 sweaters, so I look kind of ridiculous. Sorry for that. Put on 2 sweaters, and I'm gonna try and read this book outside for a bit. So though I do think I have to like scroll back. I can't scroll in the book. But I do want to read the first couple of pages again because that was the part that was the most difficult to understand, to keep up with in the audiobook. So all those names and like planets and stuff. So gonna do that. I can't with this book. I can't there's so many names and I don't know who is on which ship. I tried to read outside, but every sound distracted me because it was already a struggle reading this. It was like all these names. It's like okay, so I just revised another chapter and I did some reading. I'm almost halfway through Illuminae. This is too heavy to hold like this. Hold up. I have to say, it reads very quickly once you kind of know who's who. And I'm really happy that I was right, that it's so much easier to get into and to remember when I read this stuff instead of hear them. I don't know why exactly. In case you don't know what this is about, this is a science fiction book that's told through multiple files, and it tells the story of two spaceships, Alexander and Hypatia. Planet Carenza was attacked, and this fleet, the Alexander fleet, which included Hypatia, picked up the refugees, and they escaped from the ones who did the attacking. And it basically follows what happens on these two ships. There are scales, and I'm at this point where the two ships are kind of like not at war, but there's definitely a lot of tension. It's very science fiction-y. It has a lot of chat logs too, so if you like reading sort of these text messages style of dialogue, this is for you. I am done! 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 I am finished revising. I have finished revising. I am done with book 1. Now on to book 2, which I still need to finish writing, but that's okay. Oh, this took me years of my life. No, that's not true. Only like a year. So it's now a few days later, and I did film on Monday. I did film a little on Monday because I felt like the vlog needed a little like more reading and writing, because it is a reading and writing vlog. On Monday I met up with my friend again, which is probably gonna be the last time we're gonna meet up in a while because of the whole situation. And we had a Skype session with like this event hall, which was really cool. We talked about maybe doing a lecture, workshop, something. Yeah, and we just discussed more bits. And then I read some more in Illuminae, and I'm really starting to get into it. It's like super gripping and the tension is very high, so I'm like constantly not really stressed, but I'm flying through it. Okay, so this is what a normal chat looks like, but you have to see these next few pages. I just read them or tried to read them, but I mean, if you like books that are very different, this is the text. It's really cool. I had to like turn the book upside down at some point to read this sentence. It's really fun actually. But now, the final page. Look at this! So that's really cool. I did that, and then I wrote some more. Just a small scene that ended up being a longer scene because I really got into it. And that's what I did on Monday. It's now already Wednesday, so it's not gonna be long before I pick up this camera again and try to finish my book, because I only need 5 more scenes and then I'm done. Surreal. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this vlog. I'm sorry it was not as much writing and reading and more of a revision vlog, but I still hope you like it. And if you do, please subscribe so you'll see more of my videos, and see you in the next. Bye!